Okay guys, now we design the interface. Now we will see how we add code to your calculator. Now, so the name of your display, that is TXT display. When you press 1, you should display 1 over here, or maybe so you need to add 1 to the interface. So just double click on 1. So okay, now sub bit in 1 click. So this space is for the click event of button 1. Now txt dot, so the text property we can set to uh, uh, to whatever the existing value plus, and here you can put 1. Okay, I will copy this one, the whole idea, then save this, save your work. Okay, so go back to your calculator. Sorry, so design view of this one. Okay, just run this one and see whether it is working properly. See, when you press 1, so it had 1 to this text box. So that is what expected here. Okay, now it's working properly as expected. Now you need to do the same thing to other button as well. So let's say 2, when you press 2, so you need to add 2 here. Okay, when you press 3, you need to here. So for here, then this should be 5. Then should be 6. So then 7. Eight. This should be 8. Then 9. This should be 9. Then this should be 0. Likewise, we can update this one. Okay. So you guys can see the code. So like this and so on. Okay. So then guys, like we need to define few variable for this workspace. Such as dim, we use dim keyword to define variable. Double. So you need to define this variable. So because in this process, we need to store your first number and second number. Okay, now we created these variables. So these variables are available to whole document. Okay. Now, okay. When I click on operator button, what should happen is like we need to record the first number or whatever the number available in this display, and we need to store what is our operation. For example, I'll do it for this add button. When I press this one, first num, okay, first num will be txt uh, dot text, so it will assume this value, and operator will be plus. Likewise, I can add them. So then these are the two things that should happen. So now, okay, now dot, actually take the value of this one, so numerical value, because later you are going to use this one for the calculation because of that. Now after that, this text box we need to empty for the to accept the second number. So because of that, we should reset it like this. Okay. Then when we press equals button, so we need to have equals button. So what should happen is like if equals plus, so then end if, so at the so you need to have end if like operator. Let's say if it is equal, then txt should be equal first num plus second num. So second num, yeah. So then here one more thing that we need to assign second num should be equal txt play dot value. So in this way, so we can do this one. Then I will see like whether this is running properly. So there can be some errors, so we'll fix them later. First I will run and see whether this is working. I had 12, then press plus, it empty the box. So then 4, so I press equal, so it's working properly, right? Now the calculate is working for plus button. Now it is your task to implement this calculator for this other operation. So one thing you can do, like just close it. So if you go here, so just think like when you have other operation, let's say if you want to implement subtract operation, so how you do this one? I'll copy this block, add, so then if you subtract, so here these are same, this should be minus and rest of it is same. Now we need to add this logic to the equal sign, like if operator, then what happen, else if operator equals minus so if operator equals then end if so this one guys we need to write n else if it's one word in Visual Basics. So if you have worked with number of programming languages, they do it in different way, but in Visual Basic, they use else if as one word. So now if this is the case, so just use the same statement. Now it should be subtract. Okay, I'll save this one. Now this should work. So I'll run and see whether this is working. 12 minus, so one code is missing, 2. Okay, I haven't cleared this one. So just go back. So when you click on subtract button, so okay. Okay, I have added this one to this one. Actually, it should be here. Yeah, it should be here, subtract button. Okay, now this should work. Okay, 12 minus 2, we expect 10. See, in this way you can implement it. Now your task is to implement this for other buttons as well. Thank you very much for watching the video.